Last Tuesday, the Ontario government rejected Ryerson's plans for a new law school. The Training Colleges and Universities Minister determined that another law school was not needed in the province. However, last Thursday, Ryerson President Mohamed Lashemi said in a statement that the university does not need government funding to go ahead with the planned law school. For this week's Raw Replies, we want to hear your thoughts on the government's decision to reject Ryerson's proposal. Here's what you had to say.
The Toronto Blue Jays made waves when they announced the signing of free agent outfielder George Springer. His 6-year, $150 million deal is the biggest contract in Blue Jays history. But many fans on Twitter did not first learn about the signing from the team or any MLB insider. They first heard it from Brandon Kuhn, a writer for Blue Jays Nation from Vancouver.
Obviously, there's just some feel just within baseball media that a decision was possibly coming closer over the last week. And at that point, on Tuesday, whatever day that was, the 19th, I got a message saying like, hey, this might be happening, and it might be happening tonight.
On the night of January 19th, Kuhn was in the middle of getting a haircut when he got the text that the deal was done.
I get there, I start explaining this, and like, look, there's an outside chance I get an important text while we're doing this, and I got to make sure I'm paying attention to my phone, so I grab that when it comes in, and like right after explaining that, it hit my phone, and I was like, okay, got to do this right now.
We head over to the rink where the women's team took on the Laurier Golden Hawks on Thursday afternoon. Nearly 10 minutes into the game, Avery Horlock got a glorious breakaway chance but got tripped up by a Laurier defender, which drew a penalty shot. Horlock made no mistake on her attempt and gave Ryerson an early 1-0 lead. In the second period, Keelan Farron sent a long stretch pass to a streaking Lauren Nicholson, who was all by herself. Nicholson buried the backhand shot to extend Ryerson's lead to 2-0. Jumping ahead to the third period, goalie Natalie Thompson was playing strong and looking to clinch the shutout. Unfortunately for her, the Golden Hawks spoiled the bid with this late goal from Caitlin Hatz to cut the lead to 2-1. That would prove to be the final score, extending the Rams' win streak to 4 games. Ryerson now sits third in the OUA with a 7-2-0 record. Ryerson has been seeing some unwelcome guests this semester. There have been numerous sightings of cockroaches at the student campus center. Ryerson Student Union members found the insects on the second and third floor of the building. This isn't the first time Ryerson has seen a bug infection. Earlier this year, there were sightings of bed bugs in a classroom in the Victoria building. Ryerson has been getting help from Orkin Canada. The pest control company is setting up weekly traps to get rid of the problem. We start with the red-hot men's basketball team who took on the Brock Badgers Saturday. It was a slow start for the Rams as they were stuck in an early run with the Badgers coming out of the gate hot. By the end of the first half, the Rams were down 38-22. Early in the third quarter, though, the Rams stepped up their game. Miles Charvis sent this great pass to JB Mukama, who drained the three. That got the Rams within 9 points. Let's skip ahead to the fourth quarter. The Rams were able to get the game tied up thanks to this clutch 3-point shot from Jaden Frederick. Minutes later, the Rams found themselves ahead for the first time, and this 3-point shot from Charvis gave the team some momentum. Ryerson went on to win this one 71-62, extending their win streak to 7 games. The Rams now boast the best record in the OUA with Saturday's win.
As the Toronto Maple Leafs approach the halfway point of the season, they sit atop both the North Division and the NHL with an 18-7-2 record. Not only do they boast one of the most lethal offenses in the league, but they have also seen vast improvements defensively, and their goaltending has been notably better. There are many factors into what has led to this impressive first half, one of them being the players getting more accustomed to Sheldon Keefe's system.
We're sort of seeing 3 stages, him just trying to get his feet under him trying to do what he was always wanting to do in the summer, and then him successfully pulling this off after an off season where he could bring some bodies in and change things up from a personnel perspective.
We turn our attention to the women's volleyball team, who were looking to keep their undefeated streak alive. They hosted the Trent Excalibur on Friday, and early on, the Rams made their presence felt. Brent Hargady got the kill in the first set to give Ryerson some momentum. The Rams would go on to win the first set. The second set was a close one all the way through, but Ryerson was able to win it with a strong spike from Lauren Veltman that the Excalibur could not handle. In the third set, Ryerson and Trent went back and forth, leaving the score tied at 23-23. but it was the Rams that took the lead after Tidora Vukovic gently hit the ball over the net, which Trent could not react to in time. The Rams were going to win the match by a final score of 3-0, improving their record to 4-0, which has them atop the OUA East. Ryerson hasn't lost a regular season match since February last year. And that's your morning news update. We'll see you at the same time Monday. Have a great weekend, Toronto. For the Ryersonian, I'm Michael Mazzei.